so a couple videos I did recently, we talked about whether to buy a Benelli M4, whether it was the best gun, whether you should get a different gun, and got a lot of responses. And I wanted to do a video just talking about some of the responses, and some of them were positive, some of them were negative, in the sense that they were positive in supporting you saving for the Benelli M4, and some of them negative in like, why would you ever dream of doing that sort of a thing. First comment I wanted to discuss was, if you want anything, start saving money now. I've done this all my life. I call it my side slush fund. And look, some of the negative comments are like, well, if you don't have the money, then you shouldn't save to get something, and you should only get what you can get. Well, most people don't have the money immediately to buy any one gun, or a lot of people don't have the money at any one moment to buy just one gun and pay for it in full. A lot of people have to save a couple paychecks personally to get a gun. They've got to plan for it, they've got a budget for it. And why not make it the Benelli M4? Why not make it the 1301? Why not make it whatever you want it to be? If you don't want to save for 2 months to get the Benelli and you want to get something this week, then get one of the cheaper guns, cool. But one guy said, good advice, man. No excuses why people can't get really good quality stuff. It's about how bad you really want it. Maybe people who aren't saving for the Benelli M4 just don't want it bad enough, or their money's more important for something else. Whatever the case, I think at the end of the day, you just do you. Whatever you feel comfortable with doing, you do you. I mean, I think that the positive comments tended to be on the side of, it's great to save, it's great to have a goal. You feel real good about it at the end when you get the gun that you want, and all that is true. Some of the detractors were kind of bashing people for saying, if you can't buy it without doing layaway, or if you can't buy it without saving for a few months, then you're buying something you really can't afford. I mean, who cares if that person's buying something they really can't afford or not? And who are we or any of you to judge what somebody else is saying on that? Let them buy it. If that's what they're going to be happy doing, let them buy it. I mean, all the money gurus talk about, picking things that you want in life and saving money for it, and budgeting and making sure all the important stuff is done first, but your play money goes to whatever, and have a certain amount of play money every month. And if that's what somebody wants to do, is get a Benelli M4 or get a Mac, whatever they want to do, $400 Mac 10, $2,500 Benelli M4. Why should the rest of us care what they do? We just want them to be happy. Yeah, and if you have any content ideas, be sure to leave a comment below with your idea. Maybe I will get to doing a video for that as well. At the end of the day, I just want the customers to be happy with, one, their gun choice. It's an important decision. I want them to be happy with that. It's a big commitment, whether it's a $400 gun or a $2,500 gun. It's a big commitment just to buy a gun, and to be a gun owner and have a gun in the house. It's a huge commitment. It's a huge responsibility. And, I want you to pick something that you're going to be able to accessorize. I mean, that's what we do. We want to enjoy the gun. We want to accessorize. And at the end of the day, we want to have something that's totally bitchin', that we're really happy about. So for some of you, that's going to be a Mac 10. Knock yourself out. But for some of you, it's going to be a Benelli M4 with tons of stuff on it. Again, I mean, do you. Do what you want to do. Who cares what the next guy over is doing? I mean, why let it bother you? Why be negative about it? There's a gun for everybody. There's a gun for every budget. And I just kind of wanted to address that because I thought it was quite it's kind of like a curve. And there's going to be plenty of people on one side and plenty of people on the other. You do you, whichever side you're on. Have fun with your gun and be safe with it, and accessorize it, and just make it a great toy for you to enjoy.